Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another video in this series. Today we'll explore the All Raags option. So let's tap and then come to the screen. So you'll see for the first time this circle as we covered in the previous video. So the 31 Raags from Guru Granth Sahib Ji is the default option. Since this application is not limited to the 31 Raags, but it's highly recommended that when you start learning the Raags, you start with 31 Raags from Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So this particular circle shows the Raags in the order of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji's index. So Raag Siri is the first Raag, Siri Raag, Maj Raag, Gaudi, and so on. So you have till Raag Jajavanti. So these are 31 basic Raags. If you want to learn, you can follow this order. There's another way to learn these Raags. That's so the Raags are grouped based on different thoughts. So you can see, for example, from the very top, Raag Bilawal. So the next Raag is Raag Suhi, Raag Asa. So they all belong to Thought Bilawal. And then next Thought follows is a Raag Kalyan, Thought Kalyan with the first Raag Kalyan. And then follows the Raag Tilang from Thought Kamaj. So this is another way to learn. So the grouping is done based on the thought. Then there's another way to learn these Raags. You can, so if you see here, there are 4 groupings. And Raag Bilawal, Asa, Suhi, now Kalyan is also in the same bucket. So this is basically one way of also learning the Raags. This represents the levels. So the first set from the Raag Bilawal to Raag Ramkali is like the first level. Once you complete these Raags, then you can go to the next set, Raag Basant, till Raag Gujari, and then so on. But this is just a recommendation, and as per Dr. Gurnam Singh Ji, this is another way, to approach the learning of the Raags. So let's switch back to this SGGS order, and then so you will see there are multiple options here. Under the master button, you will see the eye icon. If you tap it, you can see the basic information, same as the one which you see in the center, but you will see also the notes. And then there's this PDF button in the middle above this pink label. If you tap it, you can press this hammer icon, and then you will see it creates you a nice PDF which you can export by tapping this export button. Let's go back. You can also choose whichever notation you want. Let's say if I just want to do arrow, so it will do only arrow. You can even do the Raag info with the notes, and you can also do the landscape. So it will do in nicely printed format. Let's switch to Raag Siri. So this one we already covered. You can play here, or you can tap, and then you can go to this full screen player. Then Raag notation. The only difference compared to the first screen versus this one is that it has Sur Vistars also, and then Aro and Ovro together. Shan we already covered. Then Shabd we already covered. Alankar may not be available for all the Raags, but and Naam Simran also, but wherever they are, you will see them under these tabs. Other compositions, so as you start creating more and more compositions, you can classify them, as a Shan or a Shabad or a Alankar. So you will start seeing them here. And also, you can do, so if you see the share button just below the home button on the right side on top, so this is one of the most important features. As an instructor, let's say if you want to share the Raag with somebody else, let's say you create your own Raag and you want to share with somebody else, so you can just share the Raag, and then the other user can import it into the application and start using it. If other user buy the 31 Raag package, you don't need to export. But any other user rag, if you create, then you have this option to share.